Now to Uganda, where acts of homophobia are on the rise. As in many African countries, homosexuality is illegal and punishable by life in prison in some instances. But some lawmakers in Uganda are pushing for more draconian punishment by preying on fears that homosexuals are recruiting children at schools. One MP has even suggested that homosexuals be sentenced to death. As you'll see in this report by our correspondent Gabriel Khan, fear is growing among Uganda's gay community.
This Sunday morning, in a classroom at Makerere University in Kampala, Pastor Semper continues his fight against homosexuality.
I did research on what homosexuals do, including their sexual activities. We know who they are, but it is not what we want to know. What do they do scientifically?
This born-again pastor is one of the main architects of a law tabled in the parliament which would impose the death penalty for some homosexual acts. Martin Semper has strong allies in the government, including the minister Sababuturo.
The country was concerned because what we were seeing now were bold attempts, in the media especially, to propagate a view that being homosexual was all right. So for us, really, it's an abomination. It's an abomination. It's a perversion. And as a perversion, we do not believe that it is something we should let go.
Confronted with this campaign of hatred, homosexuals try to hide.
We've tried to outreach lesbians because my work is to mobilize and identify lesbians in Uganda, but most of them really don't want to be identified publicly. They just want to stay in the closet because of fear to lose their jobs, then discrimination.
Before the anti-homosexuality bill was tabled in Parliament, sexual minorities in Uganda were already being abused by the state.
We have documented instances of arbitrary arrests. We have documented instances of torture, serious torture, by law enforcement officials and the police against LGBT individuals. And these were a year or two before this bill was introduced.
The proposed law, called the Anti-Homosexuality Bill, will probably exacerbate the persecutions against the sexual minorities in Uganda.
Like I myself, when I'm passing like on a way, people, they will shout at me, in a taxi. People, they will shout at me everywhere, Sodoma, Sodoma. So on this case, really, I can say it have not been easy for me being gay in Uganda.
Uganda has been facing strong international pressure to bury the anti-homosexuality bill.